This kale plant has been here since last year. This is its second growing season, and you can see it's blooming and going to seed, which is great and fine because this is heirloom quality. These are heirloom seeds, and so when we planted this kale last year, it lasted the whole growing season. It was very prolific. We got so much produce off of these. And then they lasted all through the winter and continued to grow this spring. And so we let them go to seed because it was such a success last year. Heirloom kale, heirloom seeds are able to, they're just better. And so we want to collect as many seeds as we can off of here and keep this trend going. So we start by planting the seeds in small containers under a grow light. Now these aren't kale plants here, but these were grown under a grow light, so it's like a little nursery. And then once they get large enough, these are a little stringy because they started needing natural sunlight. They really need that. They're going to stretch and reach for it and become stringy. So as soon as it was warm enough, then we bring them out from the nursery and just let them start to harden out here in the natural environment where it's going to be. They have not been transplanted yet. We just don't disturb anything, just bring them out into the natural environment. And then we put them in preschool. So this is a kale plant that's been out here for several weeks now in a somewhat protected environment. This bed has raised sides on all four sides. It's against a wall, and even though there could be glass over it to make a cold frame, we did not. This has just been exposed to open air, but we think of this like the preschool because it's hardening the plant a little bit more, getting it a little more sturdy, but still in a protected, somewhat protected environment. Once it gets hardy enough, then we'll transplant it again where it has more space to grow. And that's like going to elementary school over here. So lots of room to grow here, but still protected. This milk jug will help keep in some of the moisture like a greenhouse, and it's just, you can see it's very happy under here. And so we're keeping that so it's sheltered from the hottest direct sunlight, and it's growing very happy here. Finally, then we'll be able to let them, when they're big enough, they won't need this anymore. And that's the point at which they're on their own. They're going to grow and become a very productive kale plant all year long. And every time we pick off of here, new leaves will grow, and it'll just keep producing, getting bigger and bigger.